What's up, guys? I just want to show you how easily you can trade currencies. As I said in the previous videos, this was actually the first time that I was analyzing currencies. I hadn't traded currencies ever since I started. It's been a while since I started trading, but I only usually traded volatility indices. Now I want to start trading currencies because I want to start trading a prop firm, and yeah, maybe I'll see if I will trade a prop firm. I'll just trade my account, but I also want to start trading currencies. But here, as you can see, this is how I analyze this chart over here, right? So as you can see over here, this was what I was anticipating, right? So it's been about 2 weeks now, right? So the market was currently at this position when I analyzed this market. So I analyzed EURUSD, GBPUSD, nasdaq, and gold. So I'm going to be taking you through all those setups that I analyzed, but I think I was just wrong, completely wrong on one setup, and I'll show you what happened on that chart, right? So right over here, this is Euro USD. As you can see over here, right? Simple price action, guys, can make you a lot of money when trading currencies, right? So right over here, what I spotted was so like we had an impulsive move to the downside over here, impulsive move, correction, and another impulsive move, another correction, right? So what I was anticipating was to see a third touch over here, right? And then a pullback, and then we drop, right? And then a pullback to this region over here. So I thought that maybe we test what this trend line over here. Sorry, not that one. I wanted to select this trend line over here. That's what I thought would come back to, or this region over here, right? So the market didn't do that exactly at that time, right? But as you can see, the market did pull back to this region over here, right? This is a zone flip that I had marked, a resistance that I had marked, right? So as you can see, the market put back to that zone over here, right? In this, I had seen that the market would reject if it broke out of here, right, and reject over here, and it did that, right? So it's actually just simple to trade currencies, right? So this was just one setup. Let me show you the other one, right? So the other one, let's start by nasdaq. So nasdaq was the one that I was nasdaq the one that I was completely wrong, but yeah, nasdaq over here, right? So as you can see on nasdaq, right, I drawn this trend line over here and this some sort of what resistance order block over here, right? I was anticipating that market would touch, after touching this what this resistance trend line over here, market would pull back either to this region, right, this region, and go up, or pull back all the way down here and go up, right, which the market denied us that, right, and it just went straight up, right? So this over here we couldn't have entered because we were waiting for what, for pullbacks to this trend line over here, right, or this over here, right? The market didn't pull back to this trend line, so we didn't get an entry over here. I couldn't get what, an entry, right? So nasdaq we completely left out. But as you can see, it's just simple price action, but though it didn't work out, right? But if the market does come back to this trend line in future, it's still going to be my area of what, it's still an area that I'm going to be looking forward to, right? So this over here, this is another resistance, right? So let me just mark this for future sake, right? That is, the market pulls back to this area over here. This is what I'm going to be looking for, right? So I've got that, right? And maybe I'll mark this resistance over here, but I doubt that it will pull back that much. As you can see, nasdaq is in a pure uptrend, right? So then let's go to GBPUSD. Then lastly we'll see gold, GBPUSD. Okay, right. So right over here on GBPUSD, what I thought, right? So the market was currently over here when I started analyzing it, and we were in a downtrend overall, right? So I was anticipating that the market would create some sort of an M over here, right? Either to break out, then we get an entry over here, and then it will continue down, or the market will go up, right? Testing this zone flip over here, right? And it will continue going down, right? So as you can see, it didn't quite test that zone flip, but we've got an order block over here, right? So that is what was tested over here, right? So as I always say, the market doesn't react exactly at the zone flip, but if you it reacts to that zone, that area, right? So when you start seeing the rejection over here, we would have taken our entries, right? And this what flare goes, this wedge pattern over here, right? Would have looked for entries on the smaller time frame, right? So this actually went well. As for me, I consider that it went well because as you can see, the market did pull back almost to this region over here. Though it didn't quite reach this zone flip, this resistance area over here, but it started rejecting that area, right? So as you can see over here, we've got an engulfing candle. Then over here, we've got what? Morning star, another morning star, just pure rejection, right? So if we had taken our entry earlier, we would have had those entries, right? So that's GBP USD. Let's watch gold, how gold went. So this is gold over here, right? So on gold again, I was anticipating an overall uptrend, right? So what I saw over here was an impulsive move, then what, a corrective manner, right? Then I wanted the market to pull back either to this region over here, right? To this region over here, or pull back. I thought maybe it would pull back to this region for a deeper retracement because we've got what, an impulsive move, a flag pattern. So I thought we'd have another impulsive move. So the areas that I was looking forward to were this area over here or this area over here. That's where I want. That's where I thought the market would react. But as you can see, it reacted over here, the first zone that we had marked, right? And it went what? It went straight up, touching this resistance, and it's now rejecting again, right? So we'll still be looking forward to it. Maybe this time we'll be entering when it comes down to this one, to this zone flip over here, right? To this support area over here. Then maybe we'll be looking forward for our buying opportunities over there. Right? So simple price action, just some simple concepts can actually help you make money in the forex market, right? So that's it. That's the review for these currency pairs.